Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. This is episode 70. We are moving forward. We're going to try to get to Melgen ASAP so that we can do some arena-ing with a bunch of people. I wonder if I should even, like, worry about arena-ing with Lene. Like, she's so frail. The idea that she's even going to beat the first guy is somewhat sus. I mean, we'll definitely give it a try, but I'm curious as to whether or not I should wait until she's down there to start up with everybody else. Depends on how much I enjoy resetting. That's true. That is true. So here's the thing. I don't mind in the right environment, right? But in the wrong environment, it's really annoying and boring. So... like, in the right environment, when you're in the starting castle, for example, it's very quick and easy to... my god. Very quick and easy to reset, go back, try something else. But with this, the fact that I have to, like... I have to pull someone out of the castle, I can only move people into the castle one at a time... etc., etc. That does not seem like it's going to be very conducive to an enjoyable manipulation of the RNG. IDK. Good Night Ring candidate if I can get her the money. That's fair. Yeah, because getting her the ability to... you know what? I could actually even see her being a good option for the leg ring as well. In the long run. Maybe not in the short run, but in the long run, because it would be really cool to have her have a lot of mobility and be able to get into a place, dance, and then get out of that place. But that will probably take a while. I do not think we will be doing that anytime soon. Either of those things, actually. Oh, wait, no, Nana actually wants to go down here. Yeah. Selov has no reason to go to the castle. Hattie does. Julia does not. I might start up the arena with Nana this turn. Nana probably is not going to do very good. So I don't mind her being the first bout of RNG manipulation. Her weapon doesn't have many uses. Oh, Nana? Yeah, well, her Earth Sword doesn't, but her Miracle Sword has plenty of uses, so there's that. Alright, let's quick save. In with Nana. Alright, there's the Flame Sword. Alright, we're just gonna pop into the arena real quick. Fight it out. We will start with the Miracle Sword, should be fine. Iron Axe. So this guy she shouldn't have any real issue with. Okay, cool. Nice, and we got a level too. HP, speed, luck, and defense. Pretty happy with that. Alright, a mage, thunder mage, level 4. This one might be a bit more difficult. Oof, especially if we're getting dodged. Okay, cool. Just fine. Just fine. From here on out, though, things are probably going to not go very good for us. 25 damage on that guy? Oof. That's a really lucky dodge on our part. Really unlucky dodges on his part. Oh, come on! Oh, I think we've hit Miracle, though. Yeah, I don't think he could kill us if he wanted to. I think we hit Miracle. Nice. Alright, so Nena's done okay. Her luck's gonna run out, though. Probably here. The Myrmidon's normally the... Wow! Nana doing work! Putting me to shame over here. Alright, okay. I'm not unhappy about this turn of events. I was gonna say. Oh no, that's bad. Okay. Miracle gives 10 avoid for every point of HP under 11. Nice. Alright, let's try with the Earth Sword this time around. See if that works out for us, RNG-wise. Well, we basically need to hit, and now we need to heal. And that's not enough. Yeah, not enough. Alright. Miracle Sword did pretty good work. We're going to use some of that money to re-up our heal staff. And everything else, I think we are good to sit on. Do we think... So, Iron Sword, let's just give it a try. Do we think by decreasing our weight, increasing our hit chance, we actually have a better chance? I think the answer is no, because we're gonna do significantly less damage, and the guy's he just has to hit us twice. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. And I think realistically, there's very little chance of Nana Okay, so here's the thing. There's very little chance of Nana beating that guy with the Miracle Sword as is. But if she is able to heal someone, right? Or if she is able to get level 10 and get 1 or 2 points of HP and maybe like a point of defense, she could potentially beat that guy, because at that point, when he hits her the second time, she might not die. She might live on 1 HP. And then after she is on that 1 HP, he might just not be able to hit her after that. So we'll look for opportunities for Nana to actually come back and do the arena. Because it's possible that she could complete it from that guy, at least. Either way, though, she got 5 in. That was pretty good. More than I expected her to do, actually. Bum, 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 bum. But that being said, I don't think any amount of RNG is really going to change that terribly much. I also think it doesn't really matter who goes first between Patty and Linnae, so let's go ahead and throw Patty in there and see how it goes. So Patty up against... Patty's gonna easily beat Numero Uno and might beat Numero Dos, but I don't know about beating anything else. Primarily because Patty doesn't do enough fucking damage to beat anybody. Don't know if Shannon can beat the first guy. It's gonna be kind of difficult, I think. I think actually if Shannon just walks into the room with that first guy is just gonna have a heart attack and die. Like, all jokes aside, just that guy looking at Shannon's stat block is like, oh, well, guess I'll go die now. This, though, is... we need 3 hits. He needs 3 hits. Oof. I would leave if I was... yeah, I'd just leave. I'd just forfeit. I'd just be like, no. There's absolutely no point to this. Why are you guys making me do this? Get out of here. Okay, this is where we're probably going to stop being able to compete. We are not going to do enough damage to this... Never mind. I'll shut my mouth. Patty does what Patty wants. HP, skill, strength, speed, magic, defense. Dear Lord Jesus, Patty, just take everything. Crikey. Damn, Patty. Damn. What the fuck? Why is Patty doing so well? It's insane. Alright. Can she beat this guy? Surely not. This guy just has to hit her twice. Yeah, okay. Right? What is she doing? She did okay there. Actually, I don't know how the sleep... I don't know how the sleep edge actually works in combat. I think it doesn't do much of anything, but... Can I cheese with the sleep edge? Because he's not attacking. Is he not attacking because every single time I hit him, he goes to sleep? That is bullshit. That is utter bullshit. Now, she's using 50,000 charges on the sleep edge, and I bet the sleep edge is not cheap to repair, but dear Lord Jesus, that is bullshit. HP, strength, speed, luck, defense. What the fuck, Patty? What the fuck, Patty? What the fuck, Patty? I am very confused. Oh yeah, the sleep edge is super expensive to repair. Who was her dad? Who was her dad? I can't check. Who was Patty's dad? Is it Raquasis and Azel? I'm not. Is it Madeir? Oh, was it Bridget and Madeir? Is she Bridget's daughter? She's Bridget's daughter. Then Madeir. Yeah, Madeir is her father. Madeir is her father. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Oh. I don't know how to react to any of this. I'm gonna try to avoid just cheesing everything. We're gonna use the slim. Oh, the patty is just cracked. Gotcha. This guy just has to hit me like twice, but it's a question of can he ever hit me? Because here's the thing, Patty doesn't. No. Her growths aren't even that good. She's just being insane. I think I just broke the slim sword. My goodness. Yeah, slim sword broke. Whoops. Ah, whatever. We'll fix it. I just... What is going on? Yo! How's it going, yeah? Yeah. Nice. You've been watching the FE4 playthrough on YouTube and you found the Twitch? Decided to pop in? Well, welcome to the Twitch. I hope you've been enjoying the series on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I've been having a blast with it. It's honestly probably my favorite Fire Emblem game at this point. If not my favorite, it's definitely up there towards the top. It's a really, really good game. I cannot believe Patty is just destroying everything. All right, we wanna fix the slim sword. And I guess we're just gonna beat the arena with Patty, right? Who's she up against? A silver blade. Okay, so she might need to cheese this one with the sleep edge, because I don't know that she's gonna be able to beat this guy. Ooh, ow. Okay, can she do this 1 HP at a time? No is the answer. Okay. Let's sleep edge it. I guess. I don't know if this is worth it actually. This is basically gonna use every single. Oh, this is basically gonna use. Yeah, grab a snack, everyone. Oh, we got it. We got the sleep. It looked like he still attacked there. Nope. Oh, the sleep edge is gonna break, and repairing the sleep edge is basically gonna be just... It's gonna be like 40,000 gold. It's gonna be basically undoable for Patty at the moment, but... God. What is happening? This is crazy that this actually works. Peak gameplay. Look, Patty's just too good, my man. She can't be touched. She just can't be touched. What other Fire Emblem games have I played? Genealogy is on par with Path of Radiance for your favorite game. I've played a fair amount of Fire Emblems. I've played basically all of the modern Fire Emblems, and then I've played... how much strength does she have? Basically, almost none. I think she has like 5 or 6 strength, so she's very, very weak. I've played most of the modern Fire Emblems, and I've played a lot of the like spin-offs. I played a couple of the GameCube ones. I played most of the GBA ones in some form or fashion. So I've played a fair amount of the more modern Fire Emblems. Fire Emblems released in like the last 15 years or so. But I have not played older ones like Fire Emblem 4 or anything prior to that, basically. Time for Thracia. Thracia's on the list. Thracia's absolutely on the list, 100%. So basically, you know, Tuesdays are kind of like my strategy game days. So when I finally finish with Fire Emblem 4, the plan is to do triangle strategy, right? Because I'm really interested in seeing that. But after that, it's probably back to Fire Emblem games. So HP and strength, not a great level up, unfortunately. Jeez, 4,000 gold pieces, but it takes 15,000 to fix the sleep edge. I mean, that's just so cheap. That's such a cheap thing to be excited to see the Thracia. I've heard really good things about Thracia, but I've also heard intimidating things about Thracia. Blind Thracia is really, really rough. Highly recommend watching Mecha's Beginner Guide to Thracia. What I'll probably do is I'll probably look like a beginner's guide would be a good thing, but also I'll probably try to find like a low spoilers guide. So I don't mind being told, like for instance with Fire Emblem 4, I have a low spoiler guide where basically I just use the first portion of a guide rather than the full guide. And it just tells me, hey, these are important things that you can miss on this stage. Be aware of them, and then I don't use any of the tactics or strategy or reveals or things like that. So that's probably what I would try to do for something like Thracia, because again, it's very unlikely that I will play... There's so many things that I want to play, right, in so little time. So it's very unlikely that I'll play games like Fire Emblem 4 or Thracia multiple times over and over and over again. So I kind of want to get the most bang for my buck out of the first time that I play them. So a guide is typically really useful. Anyways, that was amazing. I cannot believe that that went down like that. I'm actually curious. So Patty has... So the Sleep Edge is a C-class weapon. I could use that on Linné. I absolutely could use that on Linné. Also... Actually, Patty has 9 strength. She's actually not doing that horrible on strength. It's just that guy has... You know, that guy has a crap ton of HP, and the Sleep Edge and Slim Sword are or not HP, defense. These weapons are very low might weapons, so the combination of low strength, low might weapons means that it just takes forever, unfortunately. Unfortunately. There's no one else that we have that has any, like, missing HP or anything, is there? Looks like the answer to that question is no. I could kind of rig that, though. I could, It'd only take 4 more turns. of dancing for Lene to get a level. Time for Aries and Shannon to show us how the arena's really done. I don't know. Patty kind of did it just fine. You know? So what I might do is I might cheese dance with Lene until we get level 4 on her. She's very likely to get a point of HP, and then I might be able to heal that point of HP and get level 10 with Nana. But I might not get enough. I might only get 10, so we'll see. That's true. Patty was there all day. So we're going to move Patty out of the way, and I think we're going to bring in Tenny. Oh, we can't. We'll just bring in Leaf. We're leaving Shannon and Finn and Aries till basically the end. Slim Sword should be fine. Do we have any things that we really want? I don't believe so. Slim Sword or the Light Brand. We'll go Slim Sword. He died of old age. How rude. How rude. Not wrong, but how rude. Ooh, look at Leaf over here. Getting some crits. Very nice. Leaf, I don't actually expect to be able to do the entire arena on his own, because he doesn't really have any cheesy tactics. And I don't think he's quite strong enough. Mostly, I think his defense or his defensive statistics are very lacking, right? Like, he doesn't have super high HP or defense or dodge yet, so I think ultimately he's just going to get smacked in the face by some of the higher level ones. But we'll see. Leaf is the original Roy. That's fair. All muscle, no dodge. Or I guess the counterpart to Marth, basically. Reminds you of Metal Gear Solid 3, where you set your clock ahead 3 weeks, a boss actually does die of old age. What? Real? Oh my god. That's such a Metal Gear Solid thing to have happen. That's such a Metal Gear Solid thing to have happen. Holy shit. I guess he has 13 defense. I thought he had less defense than that. That's my bad. So I take it back. Maybe he's gonna be just fine. HP, speed, luck, and defense. He's over here like yelling at me. Bitch, I got plenty of defenses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Leaf. I didn't realize. I apologize. Oof. Nice. Casual backhand. That is my favorite crit. Leaf is far more useful in Fire Emblem 5 than Roy. It's not even close. such mad shade being thrown around. My boy Roy is just doing the best he can. This guy has a 1% hit chance. Damn. Roy is like the worst lord. I want to say, no, Roy's not that bad, right? 2 HP and 1 skill. I honestly, I want to say, Roy's not that bad, but at the same time, I'm not sure who I would ever be like, this person is worse. That being said, though, those are fighting words, because Lynn is absolutely, way better than bottom 3, in my opinion. And of course, my opinion counts for nothing. But I have nostalgia, love for Lynn, because Lynn is basically my first lord. And I mean, come on, Lynn's animations are just awesome. Awesome. Eliwood's also meh, but it makes sense because he's Roy's dad. I think Eliwood's okay. He's not like super mega awesome or anything like that, but I think he's fine. Lynn's a boss though. He's no Hector. Okay, well no one's a Hector. Hector is a random god king. He's like legitimately walking around hitting with the accuracy of a sword user while wielding an axe, just smashing people in the face with like 5,000 defense because he takes 0 damage. Like, Hector's insane. I love Hector. My man is overpowered. But still like Lyn better. Ooh, I might need to... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll use the Slim Sword. Yeah, Hector is absolutely, like... The main reason for Lyn is that enemies are much slower and weaker in her game, so her lack of 2 range and bulk plus overkill speed isn't necessary. I mean, you're not wrong. She's got a cruisy scenario going on for her. She kicks ass in her pool, right? And probably would not do as well against... She has such cool crit animations. I think that's the thing, is she's such a flashy character. She's so cool. She's got a really nice art style, and her story, I especially think from a kid's perspective. Keep in mind, I was very young when I first played Fire Emblem 6. It was my first Fire Emblem. Lyn's story is very much it's very cut and dry, right? Like there's no subtlety to it. There's no nuance to it. She's the good girl. The people that she's up against are the bad guys. Everyone along the way is really, really good, right? The Myrmidons are the coolest class, and exactly, the Myrmidons are really fucking cool. So she's really fun. Ephraim is easily the strongest GBA lord. Ephraim's pretty strong, isn't he? Ephraim is pretty strong, I believe. So we're gonna sell an iron sword, probably, because we don't have really a reason to keep one around. Trying to think of... So there's the... I might pick up the flame sword on Nana, maybe? Not sure. Hector is quite good, but he only 1 round slower enemies. You don't think any Lord Pre-Awakening can compare to Sigurd? That's fair. Sigurd is very, very strong. Sigurd is very strong. I think that's just a really cool thing about Fire Emblem, though. I like that pretty much every story in Fire Emblem is relatable to other Fire Emblems, like the way that games play and the way that they pan out. Obviously, like, there's different chunks. There's kind of like the original Fire Emblems, then there's the middle GBA version, then there's kind of like the era as they're moving into 3D stuff, and then the more modern, like, Awakening On games, right? But I feel like all of the games and the way that they play and the stories that they tell and the classes that they have and the characters are all kind of like a relatable package that you can be like, I've played a Fire Emblem game, I know how Fire Emblem games generally go, right? That is really cool from the perspective of being able to be like, this person's favorite lord or character versus this person's favorite lord or character versus this person's favorite lord or character, yada yada yada. For example, right, like I just love Lyn because she was my first lord. In the same vein, I absolutely and this is not really a plausible reason or anything like that, but I love Matthew because I love thief class units, and he was my first thief, basically. Right? So, yeah. Shit like that. Your favorite class is Sage because Pint made you fall in love with them. See, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like, everyone's experience with Fire Emblem leads them to having these different preferences to the different characters and classes and shit like that. And it's really cool. Okay, our plan continues. We're gonna... I think we've got 2 more turns dancing before Lene will level, and hopefully we'll get a level off of Nana on her. But in the meantime, we're gonna go in with Tenny, and we're gonna see how this goes. So, just go in with Thunder first, because Thunder should be more than enough to take care of the first 3 or 4. Favorite Lord would be between Eliwood, Ike, and Seliph. Those are good choices, honestly. Even though we were getting some Eliwood shade earlier on in the chat, I still think, like, whether Eliwood is good or not, I think he's good, right? I don't think he's bad. But I think he's cool. I like him, and I like his attitude, and I like his art style. I love rapiers, right? So the fact that Eliwood has a, like, pokey... He's a pokey boy. I really like that. You remember being so worried the green unit would be stupid and die like usual, but then he solos half the map and killed the boss. I mean, sometimes it do be that way, right? Ooh. Okay, come on, Tenny. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, she doesn't do a lot of damage yet, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. We'll get there, hopefully. Ugh. Ugh. Close to a level. The downside of these low-level arenas is they're good because they let a lot of people get through them. They're bad because they're not worth much. Ah! Either Ike or Sigurd for you. Those are pretty good. I am very... this is probably going to be... this is probably going to be a little whatever, but I'm actually very partial to Chrom. I think Awakening was a very good move for the franchise to move it into a more modern scope. And I think Chrom was absolutely just a poster child, perfect flag boy for that move from an older style into... Yeah, exactly. Chrom is a bro. Chrom is just such a bro that it's like... He is a perfect fit for, we're going in this direction with the Fire Emblem franchise. Here's our new modern take on the series. Have fun, right? And Chrom's just like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. He's just a good, solid Lord. And I also just really like him personality-wise. Exactly, you can't hate Chrom. You can really only be neutral. You always get Eliwood slander whenever someone mentions Fire Emblem 7 Lords. I don't know why. I like it. I like Eliwood. Actually, so I really like Fire Emblem 6 and 7. 6 was my first one. 7 I played pretty early on as well. So like I just really enjoy both of those games. So I have a fondness for most of the characters in those 2 games. HP, skill, speed, luck. Hell yeah. We'll take it. I got a little dicey though. Hopner. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Oh no. Oh, never mind. We're okay. I was like, oh shit, we didn't kill him. Oh, fuck. Alright. going okay with Tinny. Yeah, we should be fine. Silver Axe guy. You always loved Joshua and La Rochelle? Joshua, I remember. I don't know that I remember La Rochelle. I gotta see a picture. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not my top go, but Joshua is like... Joshua is the quintessential kind of like, I'm a cool, I'm a cool badass Myrmidon, right? Like, when I think Myrmidon from Fire Emblems, at least from that like GBA era of Myrmidon, or Fire Emblems rather, I think Lyn and I think Joshua, right? Like, Joshua is just, he's so fucking cool. He's so cool. The dark clothing and the red hair and everything like that. All his supports seek out withdrawn people. That is, I will say that is something that I have come to be familiar with for Fire Emblems and kind of missed in this game. There are a lot of like little conversations, like I guess, you know, the just conversations that you can have between units are basically the not replacements, but are what supports would be in this game. There's just fewer of them, right? And I kind of wish that there were more interactions between characters. I think it'd be pretty cool. Not that I think it's not necessary. I've been loving the game regardless, but I do really like the various supports that you can get in newer Fire Emblems, and I have missed that from this one. Can we just nuke this? Can we beat this guy without any changes? Maybe. Crom haters would always say he's just Ephraim and Sigurd, but without the good aspects. I think, like, I actually really like Crom, not just from his statistics, right? Like, I just really like Crom from a story perspective. Like, he kind of has that Sigurd thing where he's, you know, he's a little naive, but unlike Sigurd, who doesn't really have the time to grow out of it, because it's got, Crom absolutely kind of like has that time period where he starts off very kind of like naive and then has the ability to learn and grow as a leader and become better. And I actually really love going through that story with Crom. Joshua is very similar to Lewin, considering Lewin starting the Wandering Prince trend. That's fair. Yeah. Went in hard to get Ascended Joshua. Is Ascended Joshua in like... Is that like a Heroes scenario? Or am I not remembering portions of the games that I haven't played in a really long time? Because that's also an option. All right, Tinny smoked this joint. Tinny just blew through everything here without any issues. So here's the thing. We do have the Paragon Band. Paragon Band is 40k to buy, though. And I don't think I can get it on anybody. Anybody. I don't think anyone has the 40k. I think some people are close, but I don't think anyone actually has the 40k. So I think Tinny, unfortunately, is gonna have to sit with it for now. I could give someone money from, what's her butt? Crom getting some love today. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I feel like I might just sit with it because we don't have... I don't think this guy is going to spawn a whole lot more stuff. I don't get that feeling, but I could be wrong. When we walk in, he might spawn a bunch of shit and we might have to fight. But I think we might just hold the Paragon Band for the next chapter where we're going to do more arena, assuming, right? And we'll go from there. Legendary Sigurd is Sigurd post-mortem, but he still has lines saying he doesn't regret his love for Deirdre and how he thanks Oyfe for raising his son into a fine man. Oh my god. Yeah, Patty cleared the arena by being very cheap with the sleep edge. So yeah, she managed success. Okay, we're going to do some very quick turns as we just get Lene up to level 4 in order to see if we can't cheese a level on Nana. Yeah, assuming she gets HP. She did. Oh, she didn't get HP. Oh, yeah. Here's the problem, though. She didn't get HP, but she actually got other good stats, and I don't want to not have those stats. So I kind of don't want to redo that level, basically. Oh, unfortunate. How unfortunate. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. It's no big deal. It's just gonna be a little bit of extra time towards the end of the map. We'll send Nana's gonna get a level, and we'll just send her back after the fact. I don't think. I don't think basically whatever we do, I don't think Lene's gonna get through much of this. This first guy probably fine, but everything past. Although she does have Miracle, so maybe she can cheese out some stuff here or there. Because basically anything that hits her have some hope. I got hope. I just ain't got confidence. Alright. The first two don't count. It's basically once we get to the Myrmidon, that's when we start counting. Or this guy, a Steel Lance might actually do it to her. Ooh, yeah. Okay, but now Miracle is in effect. So now, can this guy even hit her? I don't know. Oh god, she just fucking attacked him 4 times in a row. Thanks, Adept. It's appreciated. Oh, fuck. Okay, Miracle might be a lifesaver here. Plus 70 avoid? Look, sometimes it do be that way. Okay, and this is the problem. This guy actually doesn't do enough damage, so he doesn't push her back past that Miracle threshold. I don't think there's... So the only way I can see this working is... Yeah, exactly 2 shots, right? Like, the only way I could see this maybe working is if we... And I don't think we're gonna do this, but if we come in here and... So, ooh... That means actually the sleep edge is 15k, so... Yeah, we don't even have enough funds. We would have to give Lene money from Patty, then sell the Sleep Edge, then buy the Sleep Edge on Lene. And at that point, I don't think it's really worth it. Like, what does it matter, right? Why we're gonna be changing all of that around just to try and losing money just to try to get a little bit of extra experience on Lene. I don't think that's gonna be worthwhile. So I think we just pull the trigger on Finn, Shannon, and Ares, and we move on with our lives, basically. So who first? I think we go with Finn first. Why is it so expensive? Probably just because it has a special effect, I guess, right? Or, oh, no, yeah, it is. I was gonna say, yeah, so I can't cheese everyone. That's why it's so expensive. Probably the devs were like, oh, you can do this thing with it. Let's make it expensive so that people can't just go crazy with it. But that being said, it's not that expensive. It's only 15 gold, or 15,000 to buy it, and it's only 15,000 to fully repair it. So that's actually pretty abusable on a fair number of people. So I'm going to keep this in mind for later. I do think we could probably use it later on to get a couple of sneaky arena wins or levels where we otherwise couldn't, basically. Like, we could do it on Nana, but again, I think we'll be able to do hers later on anyway, so I don't think there's really a point. Okay, so before I talk about 15,000 other things, that is going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.